What's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm here to review movies, and here today I have John Wick Chapter 2. This one's a really good one. It's definitely just as good as the first part, I think. Obviously you have to watch the first part to see the second, and I think this is usually sequels aren't as strong as their first, but in this case it's just as good. The action is great. The choreography is really great when it came to it. I really liked this one scene where he's back home and he's putting back the cement to cover his weapons and his money back again, where he broke it out in the first part. And I realized that in the suitcases with all these very powerful weapons, he just took out, in the previous film, he just took out and it shows in the second, he just took out a pistol and just some gold coins. Just really cool. It just shows, like, the fact that he doesn't really need much to have to kill people. And I also like that he actually killed people with a pencil in this movie, because they mentioned it in the first part and it just looked really cool. Also, I'm a huge fan of this. It has some sort of a graphic novel vibe to it, which is kind of cool. I don't know if it's based on the graphic novel, but it just has that sort of vibe, the atmosphere of it. Also, like, this world they live in it's really cool. The currency is really cool. I thought that was that's a nice touch. The whole gold coins thing, that's like basically their only currency, and that the fact that they have these rules. It's okay to kill people, but in certain regions and in certain areas and in certain regulations, under certain regulations, which is awesome. It's like this whole crime world that they live in, but it just works. Yeah, so basically, if you're not familiar with the first part is about him, and it's basically a vengeance. It's revenge, and he goes out to kill everybody who had something to do with whoever murdered his dog and took his car, because he loves his car and he loves his dog, who was a gift from his late wife. The second part is basically what follows after that. It's really cool. I don't want to say much more about the first part, but I was just hoping they would make a sequel for this. It just would have been perfect when the first time I watched it. I was just thinking, the first thing I thought, like, it just had to be done, a sequel. And they did, and they're gonna make a trilogy, which is awesome. And they're pulling through. I mean, they're doing a really great job. So basically, the second part is after returning to the criminal underworld to repay a debt, John Wick discovers that a large bounty has been put on his life. I mean, this does happen during the movie. It kind of happened in the first part, but it happens in this one as well, and it's just like huge. And basically, everybody's out trying to kill him. He does pull a job in it. Like, he became a hitman at one point to return a favor that he had to do. But then after that, he had a bounty for his death, and everybody just tries to kill him. And it boils down to the whole action, and it's just wonderful. I've never seen anything like that before. It looks brutal, but at the same time, it's very well choreographed. It looks great. The whole thing looks great, and I couldn't ask for a better actor to play John Wick. I was never a huge fan of Keanu Reeves, but when it came to this, he just seemed perfect for the role. When I just saw it, I just can't picture anyone else play the role. Now to the final question. Would I recommend this? Yes, I would. I would definitely recommend this. I would definitely I mean, if you've seen the first one. If you haven't seen the first one, then you should watch the first one, of course. But I think if you watch the first one, you would want to watch the second one. Anyway, yeah, I would recommend this, and I would give it, on an action scale, I would give it a 10 out of 10. It's got everything it needs. The action sequences aren't too long. They're not too much. It's just great. Yeah. Would definitely watch it again. Thanks for listening, and I will see you next time. Catch you later, Magooch.